John Estrada in Batang Quiapo, a story of redemption, power, and purpose. What if the man once known for charm and charisma returned with a role so fierce, so real? It reminded everyone that talent doesn't expire, it evolves. What if the actor once typecast for his looks came back not just to act, but to prove that growth, pain, and reinvention are part of the Filipino spirit? Stay with this story until the end, because John Estrada's rise in Batang Quiapo is a living testament that your past doesn't define your worth, your grit does. Please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. When John Estrada entered the world of Batang Quiapo, audiences didn't expect the shift. They knew him as the heartthrob, the host, the classic leading man of teleseries past. But in this gritty, unforgiving series, led by Coco Martin, John didn't come back to relive old glory. He came back transformed, ready to take on a darker, more dangerous, and emotionally layered character. And what he delivered left viewers stunned. From the moment he appeared on screen, it was clear this wasn't the John Estrada of yesterday. There was weight in his eyes, depth in his silence, a sense of danger that couldn't be faked. He played a man hardened by life, battling demons, commanding power, yet showing traces of vulnerability that hinted at a buried conscience. It was acting that didn't scream, it stared into your soul. But what truly made this performance powerful wasn't just a role, it was the journey behind it. John Estrada's career has been filled with highs and lows. From celebrated television host to seasoned actor, and through personal challenges that played out in the public eye, he remained. He endured. And when others would have retreated, John rebuilt. Not loudly, not desperately, just with quiet determination. Before Batang Quiapo, he'd taken a step back from the intense spotlight. Many assumed he was done. But John had other plans. He trained. He focused on his craft. He studied roles that pushed his boundaries. So when the call came from Coco Martin, asking him to join a project that aimed to reflect the raw truths of society, John said yes, not for the fame, but for the art. And he didn't waste the chance. On set, John was all discipline. No ego, no shortcuts. He respected the process, took direction seriously, and gave his co-actors space to shine. For the younger cast, he became a source of inspiration, proof that success in showbiz isn't about staying relevant by being noisy, but staying valuable by being consistent and real. His character in Batang Quiapo became one of the most complex in the story, part villain, part tragic figure. It mirrored the life of many Filipinos who are not purely good or evil, but shaped by the environments they grew up in. John understood this deeply. That's why his portrayal felt so honest. Because he wasn't pretending, he was empathizing. He was drawing from lived experiences, from mistakes, from lessons, and from that quiet Filipino trait of pagbangan, getting back up no matter how hard life knocks you down. Audiences responded, not with blind praise, but with respect. Comments poured in, admiring how John made even the smallest moments gripping. He didn't need to overact. He just needed to show up with truth, and that's exactly what he did. Every scene felt alive because he treated it like it mattered. And when an actor does that, the viewers feel it. The most powerful part of John Estrada's story isn't just his comeback, it's how he carried it. With humility, with patience, with respect for the craft and the people around him. He didn't ride on nostalgia. He earned every frame. That's what makes his journey in Batang Quiapo so inspiring. It wasn't a lucky break. It was a long walk through fire, and a return that was built with tiwala sa sarili sipag and pagpapakumbaba. Filipino values shine in his every step. His patience, despite being underestimated. His work ethic, even when he had every reason to quit. His kindness, despite the industry's pressure. And most of all, his respect for his roots, for his audience, and for the second chances that life offers when you don't give up. In 2025, John Estrada is no longer just the matinee idol from the 90s. He is a veteran actor who proved that legacy isn't something you cling to. It's something you build every day, with quiet excellence. In Batang Quiapo, he didn't just play a role. He reignited a legacy, passed the torch with honor, and showed a new generation what staying power truly looks like. If you've ever felt like your moment has passed, like you've been misunderstood or boxed into old labels, remember John Estrada. Remember that reinvention isn't about being someone else. It's about becoming your truest self with every lesson learned. And no matter where you are in life, you can always rise again. What did you feel watching John Estrada in Batang Quiapo? Did his performance surprise you? Let us know how his journey inspired yours. Your feedback matters, and your own story might be the next breakthrough waiting to happen.